Wednesday, uh, July 27th, 2022. Just got back from the Wednesday night at the First Presbyterian Church. Gave Barbara her 6-year anniversary token. Years since she arrived. But yeah, it was good. It was a little bit troubled today. There was an alarm panel that was sounding through the entire meeting, and a new system, and it was in some sort of system mode where it thought that it was on low power and it was beeping, but I don't know. But yeah, it was going off the entire time. But we still had a meeting, and we just, anyway, I thought it was kind of, an interesting backdrop. And I think it caused a distraction and a little bit of, yeah, but still. And the meeting somehow got introduced as about, powerlessness and, our lack of control over people, places, things, and situations that don't, anyway, that was a whole thing, and it was a good meeting. And, Barbara got her token. That was the most, for me, that was the, I wanted to make sure that that went off, and it did, even though I did have to, prompt the giving of tokens, because that got some overlooked, and it's like, wait a second, don't we need to go through? Anyway, so it got taken care of. And also I was like making sure when I went to take my nap today, my long sleep, that I set up my backup alarm too, to make sure I was awake, and so yeah, so it went as well as I yeah. And I thought that because she had mentioned it, that she might be planning on stopping attending meetings, because it is getting more difficult for her to move around and to travel. But she, even tonight on the way back, she, on her own, without asking, she mentioned that, she's already, so we'll see how that goes, 1 week at a time. I don't plan on her attending forever, and her physical health is not, she's not getting any younger, neither am I. I could injure myself or get sick or anything, and she could, easily. So I'm trying not to be surprised for when she just doesn't feel like it. So, and that's happened before, so it's not like, it's just okay. Appreciating people for while they're around, and their company for what it is. It's like I can no more be what they want me to be for them than they can be what I would want them to be for me. I think I said that right. And people are who they are. And, yeah, appreciating the time while it's there. And leaving a note, a record, a memory, because I just have my own personal experience and perception and, history. So it's like, she's got all her other family members and friends. She doesn't have many friends, but she has a lot of family. And she has her own memories and experiences and things like that. And it's like she's outlived a lot of people. And everybody around her, I imagine, thinks of her as a certain way, and she fulfills some role in their life, whether it's a sister or an aunt or a mother, or things like that. Assigned roles, and the ones she's grown into, or whatever it is, projected or assigned or attributed. People have their view of her, and it's like my view of her. It's like I see her in the role of, friend or fellow alcoholic or whatever, person that I attend meetings with once a week, usually. And I wonder if anybody else wonders, because I have a unique perspective and observation of what she's like and how she's like, and it's like I'm sure I have a very different opinion and thought about her than other people. Maybe I have an insight that most people wouldn't believe or wouldn't know about, because she doesn't, reveal that sort of information. Or maybe she does. I don't know. I'm not around. I'm only around her when she's around me. And a few other people. But she does tend to smile a lot, and she laughs a good deal. And she also worries, So I don't think any of these things might come as a surprise to anybody else that knows her or her family. These might be all just completely normal, ways of her attitude. For all I know, But like I say, I only see her the one time a week, and so. So anyway, it went off pretty well, and I'll myself have my 6-year anniversary. Not it'll be a Friday, not this Friday, but the following Friday. Yes, so I'll be getting my token the following Wednesday after Friday. So Barbara can, return the gesture. I think it's we did it last year, and it worked out okay. So she doesn't get to give out many tokens, and I think she likes. It's something I can do. It's within my ability. So yeah. So it was a good deal, and I was glad to be able to do that. And I wanted to record something, just to be visible, to be seen, that I'm doing okay. And I do still, and I often, and I'm just curious, and I'm wondering, and I'm thinking, and it's like, yeah. So, I don't know. Am I waiting? I don't know. What am I waiting for? I'm still trying to figure out what's real. So, it could be a while. And I'm like waiting for clues, because nothing readily makes itself visible. And maybe everything's already there, and it's just, but I'm never going to figure it out. I could stare at the words and read through things, and it's like I would just get more upset and frustrated and angry at myself for not understanding. And it's like I have the context. I don't have the context. And I'm not a mind reader, and I'm not a fortune teller. And I don't know what's been read, in what order, what's not been read, what was misunderstood, what was understood. And it's like, I don't know. And it's like the same thing. That's where like the communication, the conversation, the correspondence, there's just, it takes practice. And it's like, so, like I said a long time ago, and worst case scenario is I have a very interesting friend, and it's whether or not I can be okay with that. And then it's like, how do friends be friends? It's like, well, a lot of people I consider, it's like, well, I just never talk to them. and I definitely don't write to them, and I definitely don't gratuitously compliment and donate to charities of their choice. And I definitely don't overstep my bounds and announce propositions and proposals and feelings that might be inappropriate for friendships, aromantic or otherwise, platonic. But because I am, I've been alone for a long time, and I am looking for a companion. More than a friend. A companion. Someone to share experiences with, form memories, spend time with, do things with. I don't have that. I've never had that. Not in a very long time. So, and it's also about communication and cooperation and collaboration. And with that comes a lot of compromise. So, and without discussion, it's like, I don't know how to proceed. And it's like, maybe I'm not wanted to proceed. And I was thinking today about how unwanted attention is just tantamount to harassment. And it's like, well, I don't want to be causing harassment, or because that's, so it's like, right now I'm just hands off and just playing it cool. But I'm probably doing it, whatever it is I'm doing, I'm probably doing the exact wrong thing. Or it could be, see, that's where it's like, I don't know. It's like reading, I can look at the stars for answers. And the stars are quiet. Divination and prophecy were never my thing, but it's becoming part of my repertoire. Or maybe I'm just giving myself too much credit. Looking for patterns and the patternless. So, anyway, with that, I should go. Go do something else, whatever it is that is. I did go for a run today. I took it easy. It was already hot. Just 55. So, okay. That's it. Until next time. Good night.